he was playing a little bit of weak side, and he was carried by aiming.
That might have been one of the aiming POGs.
Yeah. I think he's been fine on the stage 1. He has a nice lead here in the early levels versus Aatrox, and Cuz is coming up here for a very early setup dive.
Yeah, Rascal does have Ignite. As Winter's Wrath is going to miss. Cuz just wastes no time. He's already in here. Flash does come out. There's the stun as Cuz wants to come back. Tries to get 1 Q. That's all he needs. Kingen knows that he's dead, and Cuz is going to be able to get the flash out. No Demonic Ascension, but there's also nothing here for Zeka either as he's rotating up. Will have his ult by the time he gets here. And KT are going to back away. DRX not interested, as I say that. Koshik is going to start her up one more time.
Very tanky, of course. It takes a long time to take this one down, so this forces a longer, extended fight. Red-white guns here for aiming. This is exactly the fight they would like to take.
Sometimes you flash, guys.
Yeah.
That's sometimes what happens. Knock up there, comes on through is World Ender. Going to be used by King, and that hostile takeover was just amazing as Cuz locks down the kill onto the Aatrox. Vision of Empire to slow down a few of the members of DRX. Charm goes wide, but now Pyoshik is caught off to the side. Not entirely sure what the angle was there, but it was not the one he was looking for, as VicLa is now just feasting on DRX members. Double flashes have to be used, and Zeka's back into the mid lane.
Until Pyoshik comes back up, no flashes up for DRX. So many have to be used to escape, to evacuate from a taken Rift Herald. They do get the Rift Herald, but they lose a turret, they lose 2 players, they lose all of their flashes. Deft down a flash, Barrel down a flash. Zeka had to use his earlier on in that bottom side exchange, and KT are like, cool, got a lot of advantages. KT just realized, as many strong teams we have had this week have found out, is like, yeah, if you use the Rift Herald here as a setup point for a fight and an engage tool, you can then just control choke points and force DRX into really bad spots. Now, did DRX need to engage there? Absolutely not, but they decided to. Then the Renata ult gets insane value. Pyoshik is off on the edge here trying to retreat. Deft and Barrel will have to flash to get out of here. Barrel flashes the never move. Deft just has no retreat path.
It's huge as far as that front line is concerned, and VicLa walking in on this flank. Will Shirley be able to find something as KT, they don't really care about that. They get a stopwatch out of Zeka as now the hostile takeover flies forward. Oh my god, the Cyclone value, the Demonic Ascension, KT just tear apart DRX. And I don't know what KT had for breakfast this morning, Wolf, but it was way better than whatever DRX had.
I mean, KT's draft works so well when it can just, you know, basically they took a rolling pin to DRX and flattened them out. They have so many circles of make it feel like it's 30 minutes every time when they take these decisive fights. As look at the collapse onto Zeka here. Everybody's jumping in on the Ahri after the Sejuani ult comes through. Follow-up handshake. Zeka's out of the fight. He cannot charm, he cannot peel, he cannot threaten aiming. And then the Cyclone plus Swain ult plus Renata ult just on top of everybody. Deft, not a chance, not a prayer in this team fight.
It's just amazingly well done for KT. And you know that they had that Renata pick prepared. We're going to hear this one from VicLa's perspective. Look at this. It is just the most perfect Swain angle.
Yeah, and because of his pull of those players, the Cyclone got more value. You know, like he set up the Cyclone and the Renata ult and the whole items here this game too. Like he has a Frozen Heart and a Negatron close. He's like, yeah, I think I kill him.
Yeah, as, okay, Demonic Ascension comes through once again here for VicLa. Oh my god, the electric hand are doing so much work. Another hostile takeover comes in. Barrel gets a nice double knock-up. But I mean, what's it for? What's he able to set up for? He's trying to lick Cuz a little. And Cuz is going to say, well, thank you for the money. And now Rascal's going to go for it. Here's the solo kill, ladies and gentlemen. Foxfire comes on in. The Ignite is ticking. And there's the Arctic Assault.
These teams do not look like they are both going to playoffs. These two teams do not look like they are in the same tier. These two teams do not look like they both have a 9-7 scoreline. They are on the exact same place in the standings. KT says, absolutely no. No, I am not at the same place as DRX. No, I am not on the same level as this team. I'm a whole tier above.
We have to remember as well, KT actually has a better win record in round 2 than T1.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And if KT had beaten Live Sandbox on that last series, won this one and win their last one, they might actually be taking that 3rd place spot as well. They did lose to Sandbox, so that's not their reality. But man, with the performances we're seeing from KT and Sandbox here tonight, the top 4 of our playoffs just look so inviting, exciting. Looks like some upset potential there.
No. You almost said the word. I think you slurred it a little bit.
Yeah,
however, yeah. I just needed to make sure that we confirmed that that is not an E word. We did not say it.
Yeah, I said it was very sprightly.
Yes. It's been very nice, as this is
Icing.
also pretty nice, as Rascal gets to chase down Zeka forever. Ari's a pretty mobile champion, by the way, but apparently not compared to a Sejuani.
Rascal is denied the first attempt, and the second one he's like, yeah, it's force of nature.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4-0-4 Mundo's not found. You know, he just does not really care about the state of this game. He's going in once again. Yeah, I think he knows the Pyoshik's there. He's going to get stunned up for a moment. Moonlight Vigil comes down. Zeka, oh my goodness, he has to go back to the fountain. And KT, they are just rolling in it. They once again just have wallets of fury. And Deft and Beryl left underneath this turret. Four-man group of KT just going to push down this inner turret. And it's been a while since we've seen a 2-0 this convincing. Yep. Remember, Wolf, the series we had prior was theoretically between two teams that are further away from one another in the standings. These two teams have the same scoreline. And yeah, this one, if you like, the last one looked extremely close.
Yeah, and if you actually put black lines across the 9-7, if someone's tuning in and they haven't been watching the season for a while, you wouldn't believe these teams have the same score line.
Yeah, you'd be like, is this 2018 KT VODs?
Yeah.
Deft is on the other side, guys.
Yeah, Scorer is playing in the semifinals as a coach.
Yeah.
Look, Rascal down here is just continuing to push this wave in. They have the inhibitor down. KT are just sieging up. It's all over but the crying here, really.
It absolutely is. There might be some of that as well, as we're looking to siege down this inhibitor turret. Aiming untouched now as VicLa just diving forward. The World Ender just feels like it's got the wrong name. I think that should be the name of the Demon Flare, as VicLa is just walking past the Aatrox, and he's way more demonic, way more scary, as KT will just ace DRX effortlessly.
It's a good time to be a KT fan. It really is. It's the Kang team, the strong team that the fans are putting on the signs is really just coming through here in the final stages of this tournament. 16-0, another nearly 10,000 gold lead. Actually just 10,000 here at the end for KT. Dominant victory, clean 2-0, nothing to see here.
Break the record of 2015 SKT, T1 in spring of this year, and of course Dalmok here in 2020. This Gen G is unprecedented levels of good, but I think every other team outside of DRX is looking in amazing form. Maybe Dalmok here sitting a rung below.
We'll see what happens with their series against T1 later on this week.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be pretty telling. But right now, the top of the LCK is Gen G, Live Sandbox, KT, and T1.
Yeah, those last matches of this week are really just going to determine form for what we expect going into the final playoff run. As the calm comms here from KT